Can you bring up my accolades and what I've done on their own without having to spite someone else? And that pertains to the Barbs as well. All of these fan bases do that dumb shit. And I never understood it because it doesn't help your fave.
She's spitting fast, you can still understand everything she's saying. You don't hear her saliva when she raps. And she raps about a number of different things. Love, heartbreak, her life, her struggles, sex.
Hustling, trying to get that dough. Every day is another struggle. This is my life. So what if I can't say no? Just sit back.
What is up, guys? Welcome back to the channel. Today we're reacting to Female Rap is Nothing Without Nicki Minaj, No Shade. And this is by one of my favorite YouTubers who does Nicki Minaj content, and that is I'm Just Saying. This video is 10 minutes long. Listen, we already know that the female rap game, it just would not be the same. Would it exist? It might have, yeah. I think it would exist, but I don't think it would be what it is today. I don't think that the money would be where it is today as far as labels looking at female rap and saying, I can profit off of this person. Like, they're bringing in dollar signs. Like, I don't think that it would be where it is today, where we see these new girls and they're coming in and they just are dominating pop-wise, just getting number ones, getting Grammys. I just feel like it would not be where it is today without Nicki's contribution. If this is your first time seeing my face, make sure you guys like, comment, subscribe, and let's get into the video.
Everybody got an opinion. Everybody got something to say.
Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be speaking on why Nicki Minaj is not only the face of female rap, but the definition of female rap. And I'm not making this video to discredit or downplay any female rapper past or present, and I truly mean that. There are a lot of girls out right now doing their thing, and y'all can hate all you want, but no one can take that away from them. But, at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is female rap. She is the face of it, period.
Oh.
When you think of female rap and when you have a conversation about it, Nicki Minaj is always made center of attention. Why?
That's
because
facts.
She's just that bitch. She is number one and will always
talk about it. Talk about it. Every time one of these new girls, and this is no shade, every time one of these new girls do an interview, who do they ask them about? They ask them about Nicki. If she's so irrelevant and nobody gives a fuck about Nicki, why every time a new girl does an interview, Nicki Minaj's name is always brought up? Whether the interviewer brings her up on their own or whether the actual artist shows love and says, like, I was inspired by Nicki, she's still somehow brought into the conversation. And that's because the bitch is the standard. Talk about it.
Be number one. That top position will always belong to her. So, in this video, I just want to share my thoughts and just tell it how it is. So let's get into some things. People can say whatever they like about Nicki, I don't care. It doesn't change a thing. She's still the main girl and that isn't going to change anytime soon. And to the people who say Nicki isn't the main girl anymore, you have to ask yourself this. If Nicki isn't the main girl anymore, why is she getting put into every single conversation and moment that goes on in female rap? When it comes to female rappers releasing music, Nicki will somehow be made the center of attention. When two rappers beef, Nicki will somehow be thrown into it despite having nothing to do with it. It's so weird. She will somehow be added into conversations and literally anything female rap related, and I just don't get it. I mean, I do get it. Of course I get it. Nicki is the face of female rap, so this is what comes with the title. But I just want to know why people say she fell off and is no longer number one. Yet we'll make everything about her and still mention her 24/7, like make it make sense. For example, back along the Wireless show, people were saying, oh, I wish I went to Cardi B's set. Cardi was much better than Nicki, etc. And my thing is, what has Cardi B's show got to do with Nicki's? Y'all will never let Cardi stand on her own 2 feet. Y'all just compare everything she does to Nicki. And you wanna know what the funniest thing is? Y'all can't even praise Cardi unless it's to spite Nicki, and it's just embarrassing. I've honestly never seen a viral positive.
But that says a lot, though. That says a lot. And if I was Belcalis, or if I was any of these female rappers that every time I'm doing something, you bring up this person or you bring up my accolades to spite them. Like, it looks bad on your part, because can you praise me without bringing up somebody else? Can I be great on my own? Can you bring up my accolades and what I've done on their own without having to spite someone else? And that pertains to the Barbs as well. All of these fan bases do that dumb shit. And I never understood it, because it doesn't help your fave. It just shows how you really feel about them, because why are you bringing somebody else into the conversation? We're talking about me. We're talking about what I've done. Like, this shit just like blows my mind.
Rap tweet about Cardi unless the tweet is somehow shading Nicki. Everything is about Nicki, it doesn't matter what the girlies wear. What they do, what they release. Nicki Minaj somehow is always made topic of discussion, and I love it, I really do. And I said a minute ago, people always want to say that Nicki is no longer the top person and no longer has the top position, but she clearly does. If y'all are still making her the topic of discussion and putting her into every conversation, y'all are weirdos. When Nicki does decide to retire one day, I would love to see how some of these female rappers cope. Most of the girlies leech off Nicki when they release stuff, because without her they get paid zero attention. So when Nicki leaves for good, I guess they will have to do other things. But seriously though, when that time comes and Nicki retires, I honestly would love to see how some of these girlies survive. But for now, you have to understand that Nicki Minaj isn't going anywhere. So y'all need to practice letting these female rappers stand on their own 2 feet. Some of y'all can't praise or talk about other girls without discrediting Nicki, and it's weird. Everyone can have their opinion on Nicki, but she is female rap. When she's out of the game and goes on a hiatus, her not being around is very noticeable. You don't have to like Nicki, and you don't have to like her as a person or her music, but you can't deny that she is phenomenal at what she does, and there is no female rapper that comes close to her.
And that's
I
facts.
think it's disrespectful to compare her to anyone, specifically female rappers that can't enunciate words properly, don't write their raps, and can't control their saliva whilst rapping. And you know, I'm not trying to be shady here, but it's true. Nicki Minaj is a phenomenal artist, but will be compared to the most mediocre girlies. I've said this many times before. There could be a new female rapper out, and they'll have one song, but y'all will still go and compare them to Nicki because she is the standard, period. I think the reason why there's
That's
always
true.
been a struggle for female rappers, and why there's always been a small number of them, is because y'all don't let female rappers stand on their own 2 feet, and yes, I will continue saying that. People don't give female rappers chances. Instead, all that happens is they get compared to Nicki. When you look back at female rappers and their come-ups like Azealia, Iggy, Dajloaf, Young M.A., Cardi, all the girlies to be precise, y'all all said that they were the new Nicki and they were coming for her crown when they debuted. Every year y'all say a new girly is the new Nicki. Not only did none of them become the new Nicki, but no one can be the new Nicki. She is simply one of a kind. Radio personalities would ask those women about Nicki in interviews, and my thing is this: asking those women about Nicki a couple of times is enough. But is it really necessary to ask them a million times and hope that they'll say something shady about Nicki? And it'll be grown men trying to make them say something bad about Nicki. But in general, y'all can't let female rappers win without involving Nicki. Another thing I want to talk about is I keep seeing people desperately wanting other female rappers to go at Nicki so they can gain attention. And my thing is this: if you think female rappers dissing or shading Nicki will get them attention and you personally want them to go at her, then once again it just proves my point that the girls are nothing without Nicki and need Nicki in order to make noise. Of course them coming at Nicki would get them attention, but there's other ways to sell your music, boo. But y'all love letting female rappers live in Nicki's shadow, so I'm not surprised. Nicki is just an incredible artist, and as I said at the beginning of this video, I'm not taking anything away from any other rapper because there are a lot of great females out. But Nicki is truly in a lane of her own. She's so unique and one of a kind. She has such a clear voice when she raps. Even when she's spitting fast, you can still understand everything she's saying. You don't hear her saliva when she raps. And she raps about a number of different things: love, heartbreak, her life, Her struggles, sex, being a bitch, she'll literally rap about everything and anything.
Yo, I'm just saying it's so shady. Like, yo, why would you be shady? Girl, she needs to quit.
Nicki doesn't keep herself in one box. She's very versatile, and that is why she will forever have the top position. No other female rapper can touch Nicki or come close to her talent level. Also, all the girlies be rapping about their coochie non-stop and will recycle previous lyrics and beats. Whereas when Nicki talks freaky, she'll make sure that the songs are completely different from each other. Anaconda and Good Form are both freaky songs, however they are both very different from one another. And you know that's just one of the many examples, but the point is, Nicki never gives you the same thing. Have a problem, bussin', blick blick. We Go Up and Freaky Girl, and those songs are all completely different from one another. You don't have to like those songs, but at least Nicki has given us some variety, and each song sounds completely different from one another. Whereas most of the girlies be recycling the same beats and lyrics from previous releases. One of the many reasons Nicki is still here today is because of how versatile she is. She's always changing it up. Whereas majority of the girlies stick to one sound and never change or evolve, they get too comfortable in one place. And I know that sometimes it can be down to the person's label. When you have a successful song, most of the time your label will run with that sound and milk it until people get bored. So I get that sometimes these girlies have no choice, but that is what separates Nicki from the other girls. Nicki never recycles anything, whether you like her new music or not. You can't say that she doesn't try new sounds. So we could sit here all day listing reasons why Nicki is the best and why no one is messing with her. And I mean, I could do that because I absolutely love speaking on it. But unfortunately there's not enough hours in the day, so let's keep it moving. Next, I want to say some things that'll definitely get the girls mad, but do I want to be shady? Oh, absolutely.
Oh my god.
People will sit here and say that Cardi B and Megan Thee Stallion are the it girls. But Cardi took 1 year to release Hot Shit, and it sounds like hot shit. I mean, the song literally sounds like Up, and as for Megan, well, Megan is still sounding the same on everything she drops. So how does that equal to being the it girls? Cardi B fans really waited a whole year for that whack-ass song when it literally sounds like a demo version of Up. I'm sorry, but she is no it girl, and I mean Meg is talented as hell, but I'm so over her. All she does is recycle the same lyrics and beats every time. Even before her songs come out, everybody knows exactly what to expect. At the end of the day, there's only one it girl, and she is Nicki Minaj. End of discussion. So like always, I know I've repeated myself a lot, but when you have something you want to get off your chest, you've got to get it off. So I do apologize for that, but at the end of the day, Nicki Minaj is the face of female rap, period. And I mean, when she does leave the game for real, some of these girlies will definitely have to reconsider how they work. But when Nicki does leave,
I
I'm
agree.
leaving too. I mean, without her the game is boring, there's nothing to be interested in. Of course I listen to other female rappers, but they don't do it for me how Nicki does it. Because as I said, when Nicki releases something it always sounds new, and it's always fresh, it doesn't sound the same as previous releases. Whereas other female rappers just be putting out the same stuff over and over again. So thank God Nicki isn't going anywhere anytime soon, because I don't see female rap surviving without her. And we know from her hiatuses that the game is quiet without her. So that's all I've wanted to say. This is just a random thing I wanted to speak on. If you get it, you get it. If you don't, you don't. But I just needed to get it off my chest. So let me know what you think. I obviously spoke nothing but facts, but don't be afraid to comment your thoughts down below. I hope you enjoy.
Yeah, I'm just saying it's so funny to me. Like the shade that she be throwing, just be like, girl, it is facts though. Like the last time Nicki was on a hiatus, it was very fucking boring in female rap. To me, it was boring. I wasn't satisfied. I was like, what are we doing? Like, you know, like it wasn't giving. And then she came back, and then it came alive again. So without her being in the game, without even just seeing her on social media, like when it's quiet, when she's not on Twitter, when she's not on Instagram, TikTok, none of that. It's very freaking boring out here. The girls do not do it for me. They just don't. So I definitely can agree with what I'm just saying for sure. If you guys like this reaction, make sure you like, comment, subscribe, turn on post notifications, and let me know what video you want me to react to next about Nicki. And I might just react to it. Okay. I'll see you guys later. Bye.
Done it all. Been through it all. I walked over the motherfucking fire with sandals. Gonna burn your feet eventually. Mike check.